I've been playing competitive poker to rewire my brain as a recreational player for over 22 years now. I am Dr. Alan Snow. I have a PhD in neuropathology, and I've been working on memory loss and brain aging for over 40 years now. I developed a new dietary supplement for improved memory and brain health called Percepta. I'm a brain PhD neuropathologist and neuroscientist. Can I also be a vlogger for the World Series of Poker? Hey, it's Dr. Alan Snow. Here we are in Prague, Czech Republic. We're at the Hilton Hotel. And Rise in Prague, referring to the World Series of Poker in Europe. Let's frickin' go. Kind of an interesting table. A lot of good PLO players and game players. I looked up their stats on hand and all. But I'm hanging in there. Level 4, 40-minute level, so level 4, not sure, I'll see how many chips I have. Great, thanks. Let's freaking go. That was interesting. So I had a straight, the other guy had a straight, and then he was on a flush draw. Green guy flush draw. 7, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We both hit a straight. So me and this buddy over here. Nice! He's on the vlog. Good man. You guys are terrible. So I hit a set of jacks and then I turned to full house. Jacks full of 4s. So this is kind of cool. We could they have a great spread here in the Hilton. Breakfast every morning. This guy actually makes omelets or eggs or whatever. And just all you can eat. People are like stuffing their face. There it is. Hit a set of 2s. What do you have? Nothing. Yeah, 2 bear. Another bounty to me and take all his fun. There you go. Another bounty and knocked another guy out in the PLO. Hey, Dr. Alan Snow here on break, and I just knocked out my 3rd person to get my 3rd bounty, and I hit a set of 2s, and he put me all in with 2 pair, and he bricked the river, and I knocked him out, and just accumulating a lot of chips, and let's freaking go. Knocked out my 4th bounty in the Polossus and won a big pot with a wrap and got lucky on the river. Hit a straight that was higher than his straight. I had a 9-10 jack queen in my hand, and it ended up being him going all in, and I needed to hit one of the cards in my wrap. So I hit a straight on the river. Let's freaking go. 18 round penalty.
Open your banana.
Bananas.
Nothing. All the time. Nothing. And I have Casino Royale.
Oh, it is Casino.
We are the champions.
We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting to the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers. We are the champions.
Full house. Enjoy, guys. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
See you.
So, Dr. Snow's second cash of the World Series of Europe. This is the PLO Polossus Bounty. I have 4 bounties that I collected. Knocked out 4 people. So each of them are 200 euros, that's 800 euros, plus I cash. This is my table. I had Martin Cabral on my right. And then he ended up busting, but we had some fun. I got some vlogs on that. So, another cash to Dr. Snow. I guess tomorrow I'm gonna just try and go as deep as I can and then play the main event. Let's frickin' go. So guess what? Dr. Snow bagged again, 363,000 chips. In the Polossus Bounty, and I have 5 bounties. I knocked out 4 people. Let's frickin' go. Hey, this is Dr. Alan Snow, and here we are. I'm going to enter my 3rd tournament. Today we're playing the Polossus Bounty Tournament, PLO Pot Limit Omaha, for 565 euros. Entered and registered online. Look at the breakfast room, it's amazing. You can eat all you want, make omelets, sausages, hash browns, olives. They have oranges. Now this is interesting. This is a multivitamin drink, which I've never seen before. And I took it. It actually tastes pretty good. It's almost like guava juice, but you can feel like multivitamins. Very good for your brain. Multivitamins, I want to take this every day, so I just found a new drink that I can have. So we're about 2 hours away from playing in the Polossus Bounty Tournament. I already cashed in my first tournament. I went really deep in the Mystery Bounty and came in like 162nd out of about 2,100 players. Hi there, Dr. Snow in the weight room here at the World Series of Poker in Prague. So I'm going to do some bicep curls. I do work out about 4 to 5 days a week. Usually I do it in videos online on beachbody.com. I usually do some courses. They're about 8 weeks long. Anyways, exercise is very good for your brain, especially prior to playing competitive poker. I've made another cash. I'm in day 2 of the PLO Polossus, and I'm going to be playing for a bracelet at the World Series. There's only 167 players left. I have 312,000 chips. Let's frickin' go. Hi there, it's Dr. Snow, and unfortunately, I just busted out of the Polossus Tournament, 120th place out of about 1,000 runners. And let's talk about the last hand, because I had a 9-6 in my hand, and the flop was 9-6, 2 with 2 spades. And one guy went all in. I think he had pocket tens in his hand. And the other guy had a flush draw. I knew he had a flush draw, or he's trying to push me out of the pot. And I put in a lot of chips. Half my stack was already in the middle. So I decided to go for it. I had 2 pair, either a 9-6 and I had a 9-2, and they were all on the board. 9-6, 9-6, 2 spades. So I ended up going all in. The turn was a spade. So the guy who had me covered ended up having a flush draw. He had an ace of spades and another spade. So he hit a flush on the turn. I could have hit a full house on the river and still won the hand. The other guy who was all in with chips, he had pocket tens. And on the turn was a 10, and on the river was a 10. So he ended up having quad tens. He won the main pot, and the other guy, the Russian guy, ended up knocking me out of the tournament with an ace-high flush, and I ended up having 2 pairs. I couldn't hit a 9 or a 6 to get a full house, and I would have beat him. So I took a chance. You got to take a chance in the actual PLO tournaments. And now I'm going on to the main event, day 1B. Tournament was won by Jules Ayub for 50,780 euros. Other notables: Josh Aurier, 22nd place; Michael Monsek, 28th place; Martin Cabral, 73rd place; Michael Mizraki, 74th place; Alan Snow.
Let's freaking go!
120th place; Ryan Lang, 140th place; Jeff Madsen, 147th place; Mike Leah, 155th place; Esther Taylor, 164th place in poker. Healer, where are you from? What's your name? Luke? From Canada. Where are you from, buddy? Okay, where are you from? What's your name? Okay. Where are you from, buddy?
I'm from Germany.
Germany. And where are you from?
Portugal.
And what's your name? Okay, this is my table at the Closer Turbo Bounty. I'm Dr. Alan Snow of DrSnowBrainHealth. Let's freaking go. So this is my first time traveling to Europe to play in a poker tournament series. Thanks to my sponsorship as a vlogger for the WSOP, I noticed after playing 15 tournaments at the WSOP Europe in Prague that there is a noticeable difference in the poker playing style between European poker players versus American poker players. I played with players from Czech Republic, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Italy, Bulgaria, Germany, Portugal. Here is my insight. European poker player tendencies. European players tend to be much more aggressive than American players. European players tend to never fold a hand. They will either call on every street or raise at some point. European players hardly limp into pots. They tend to raise rather than limp. More check raises and 3 bets. European poker players have more balanced ranges. European poker players defend their blinds wider. European poker players float the flops more aggressively. European poker players bluff the river at higher frequencies. European poker players are less readable emotionally. There is minimal table chatter. They are less emotional to bad beats. They have a more stoic demeanor. They make faster strategic decisions. European poker players are harder to exploit psychologically. A player like Martin Cabral is an exception because he weaponizes verbal pressure and chaos. While most elite European players are quieter and technically disciplined, European poker players are most comfortable at short-stack tournament play. European poker players are often extremely refined at 15 to 40 big blind play, ICM pressure, reshove dynamics, and final table laddering. American player tendencies. American poker players are good at timing tells, emotional reads, bet sizing tells, player profiling, and pressure through presence. American poker players are more conversational and social. There is more table talk, more personality driven, and more entertainment oriented. American poker players usually engage recreational players. American poker players use speech play more. American poker players build table image intentionally. American poker players underbluff rivers. American poker players overfold to aggression. American poker players defend blinds too tightly. American poker players avoid marginal high variance spots. Biggest difference you'll actually feel at the table. European fields. More technically aggressive. Higher bluff density. More solver-derived sizings. Better short stack precision. Less emotional variance. Tougher average online converts. American fields. More exploitatively readable. Lower bluff density. More intuitive sizings. Better live social manipulation. More momentum/emotion swings. Softer recreational ecosystems.
What did you get?
Fourth.
In what tournament?
Tournament.
Which one?
1.5k turbo. Yeah, I think there was
Oh,
this
the
guy.
turbo.
I think
There was
it's,
this guy.
Yeah, eight, sorry, yeah.
And what's your name?
My name is Benjamin.
Benjamin
Germany.
what?
Yeah.
Germany.
Where do you come from?
Canada, eh?
Hey!
Two Canadians. Canadians.
Perfect.
So I'm on the flight from Prague over to Frankfurt, Germany, and I have Mike Leah next to me from Canada. Toronto, eh? I'm a fellow Torontonian. So you just won your second bracelet. How long have you been playing poker? What does it feel like to win a second bracelet?
I started playing poker about 20 years ago. My first bracelet was about 11 and a half years ago. And I bought a close calls since, about 5 years off in the middle. So a long time coming, and it's amazing.
You know, I've been playing for over 20 years also recreationally. I always see you in a deep run. Every time I used to bust out, I walk away out of the room, I'd see there's Mike going deep again. So what did it feel like to win a bracelet? Was this something that you've been trying to get because you had some seconds and thirds?
Yeah, for sure. It's, you know, WSOP bracelets is number one on the goal list, I guess. The only thing about that was winning WSOP Player of the Year.
Oh.
So those are things that I strive for every year, and have a lot of close calls, and finally was able to secure number two.
So you're getting a bunch of points from this trip?
Yeah, like I'm never going to be able to play the full summer again because of my responsibilities with my kids, but you know, with 3 to 4 weeks in Vegas plus the trip in Prague plus going to Bahamas, you know, maybe I have a small chance to beat Sean Dean.
Okay. You've been playing poker for a long time. Do you like poker? I mean, do you love the game? Or is...
I absolutely love the game. Yeah, I was quite competitive in sports when I was younger. Kind of poker filled that competitive void.
Thanks for the great interview, Mike. In my third and next long-form video,
from the World Series of Europe, I show you my 2 runs in the prestigious Main Event Europe with a 10 million euros guarantee, the biggest prize in WSOP Europe history. More shenanigans with Martin Cabral. Introducing Lexi Gavin Mathers and her husband Bob, who made an incredible deep run in the main event. Abby Poker, Doug Lee, Cat Brothers Sir Munchkin and Sir Cuddles, and more insight into the beautiful city of Prague, Old Town, its amazing restaurants, and video excerpts from my boat cruise on the Vltava River, a historic waterway that runs through the city center, offering iconic views of the Charles Bridge and Prague Castle.